All right, let's get ready for our 4 upper body lifts. You're going to need your resistance bands. Go ahead and get them in your hands. You're going to step on it with your right foot. Now what we're going to do is a reverse bicep curl. All that means is that instead of doing them here with your hands palm facing up, your palms are going to be facing down. You're going to do the reverse bicep curl, and then you're going to push it up for a shoulder press, down, down. So bicep curl, shoulder press, and down. That's 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we're going to do that for 3 sets of 15 reps. Now if you want to make it easier, then what you can do is just go ahead and drop the weights. Make sure that when you get to the bicep curl, you really flex through the bicep and then push it out all the way up to the top, back down. But make sure you're flexing it when you do the bicep curl. If you want to make it harder, while you're doing this, also put your light dumbbells in your hand to increase the weight. Again, that's 3 sets of 15 reps. All right, for our next upper body lift, you're going to need your resistance bands, and also you're going to need to attach it to something so that it holds the resistance. Now what we're going to do is a rear delt with a 2-second hold at the back. Now what you're going to do is bend your knees slightly, and with both hands you're going to come out wide, and you're going to pinch your shoulder blades together in the back, and also try to feel your shoulder get tight, the back of your shoulder. You're going to hold it for 1, 2, and then let it back out. Bring it out for 2, 1, 2, and then let it back out. Now we're going to do 2 sets of 15 reps, making sure that you hold it for a 2-second count every single rep. If you want to make it harder, then increase the hold time. If you want to make it easier, then decrease the hold time. All right, the next lift we're going to do for our upper body are going to be tricep extensions. Now, when you do these tricep extensions, you're going to need your resistance bands again. Go ahead and put it around the back of your neck. What you're going to do is you're going to grab that resistance band close by your neck. You're going to get your elbows up slightly, and you're going to extend and bring it back in. Keeping your abs engaged, lower back tight, and back out. Just going to extend, back out. Extend, and back out. Make sure that when you get out to the end that you really squeeze hard through your triceps to maximize your gains during this lift. Now, when you get out there, if you want to make it harder, really squeeze it hard for a 3-second count before you bring it in. If you want to make it easier, then don't hold it at all. Just extend it out and bring it right back in, and you can do less reps. But we're going to do 2 sets of 20 to 25 reps. All right, for the last upper body lift, you're going to need your resistance bands again. Go ahead and connect them to whatever you connected them to before so that it holds the resistance. Now what you're going to do is get your resistance bands, so you got 1 in each arm. Now you're going to do a chest press. All we're going to do is push it straight out and back. Straight out. Every time you get your arms all the way straight, really flex tight through the chest, and then bring it back out. Bring it out, flex it tight, and bring it back down. Now, for those, we're going to do 2 sets of 15 reps. If you want to make it harder, as soon as you get done with your 15 reps, go down to the floor and do 15 push-ups right after you're done with the set. If you want to make it easier, then you can slightly drop the amount of reps that you do and only do about 10 reps. But again, that's going to be 2 sets of 15 reps. All right, let's get started with our 4 lower body lifts. First thing we're going to do is one-legged squats, one-legged wall squats with the stability ball. So you get the ball up against the wall, and what you need to do is get it at the middle of your back. Now you're going to get your feet, this time a little bit closer together. Make sure that they're not so widely spread. So you're going to get your feet so they're about 4 to 6 inches apart. And when you squat down, these you got to make sure that you keep your abs and lower back tightly engaged, because you're going to have to truly balance yourself when you go down for the one-legged squats. So what you're going to do is choose the first leg that you're going to work with. You're going to lift up your other leg slightly. Just lift your knees straight up. I'm going to do my left leg first. You're going to squat down. Using the wall, get as low as you possibly can go to parallel, and then bring it back up. That's 1. Keeping those abs tight the whole time. 2, 3. Good. Now we're going to take those 2 sets, 10 reps on each leg. Now make sure, it's very unstable if you do not keep your abs engaged the whole time. So make sure you're breathing, make sure you're keeping your abs tight, going one leg at a time, 2 sets of 10 reps. Now if you can't do one leg, just go through these reps using both legs. And if you want to make it harder with that one leg, then when you go down, you're going to pause it for a 2 to 3 second count before you come back up for each rep. Again, that's 2 sets, 10 reps, each leg. For our next lower body lift, we're going to do wall sits while holding a front deltoid raise. So it's going to look just like this with our back flat against the wall, legs bent to where the top of your thighs is parallel with the floor. And you're going to hold it out from 30 to 60 seconds. Now, we're going to do 2 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. Your easy modification is just to go as long as you can until you need to stop. To make it harder, if you need to go longer than 60 seconds to feel the effect of this lift, then do so. And you're going to do 2 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. All right, the next lift we're going to do for our lower body is called butt blasters. First thing you got to do is get both handles in one hand. You're going to get the resistance band so that it's around your foot. Then you're going to come down to all fours. What you do is you keep that opposite knee down on the ground. You're going to bring this leg up. You're going to push it straight back, squeezing through your glutes and your hamstring, keeping your abs and lower back tight. Bring it right back down, extending out, squeeze it, 2. Good, and squeeze it, there's 3. Now, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps on each leg. Now, if you want to make it harder, when you push it out, extend the hold for 3 to 5 seconds. If you want to make it easier, you can drop the weight completely and just push back and squeeze through the glutes and hold it for a 2-second count with no weight. Now, again, it's going to be 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. All right, the last lower body lift we're going to do is going to be a lunge with the squat. Now let me show you what 1 rep looks like. You're going to lunge out with the right leg, come back up, do a squat, then lunge out with the left leg, up, do a squat. Now, when you lunge with each leg and a squat for each leg, that is 1 rep. So we're going to lunge out, right leg, back, squat, lunge out, left leg, back, squat. Now, that's 1 rep. So we're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps. If you want to make this harder, then what you're going to do is extend the amount of repetitions that you do. So instead of 10 reps, go to 15 to 20. If you want to make it easier, make sure you don't bend down as far when you do your lunges, or you can do less reps.